Hello out there. How's it going? How are people doing tonight? We got one or two people in here already. Cool. Nice. We get organized as usual. I'm last minute running around. How's it going, everybody? Hopefully everybody can hear okay. Furious, what's going on? How you doing? We're doing okay here. Doing good. Rainy times lately around here, and it's finally actually cleared up out there right now. So if the sun weren't going down, we'd have a little bit of sunshine right now, I think. So first time in a while. Hey, Sean, what's going on? Car sounded really good in that video earlier today driving away. I like that little clip. I thought it was kind of cool. I wasn't really getting on or anything, just kind of taking off normal. It still sounds good, so I like that. I like the way it sounds. I want to get the I got a thing on the way to keep the active exhaust open. I was doing that before by pulling the fuse, but I got tired of looking at that check engine light. So how's everybody doing? Everybody have a good weekend, I hope. I hope you had better weather than we did. We've been having rough weather. Every night there's like a storm. It's hard to sleep because there's lightning striking and stuff. And been walking around tired a lot lately because I'm not getting a lot of sleep because of all the storms that keep rolling through overnight. Cool, Furious. You had some good weather there in Ohio, and you put some miles, a few hundred miles on this guy. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, Sean, basically, I keep it in sport mode all the time pretty much anyway, but sport mode doesn't keep your active exhaust open all the time. It'll open more because the throttle response is a little quicker, but it's still, the active exhaust still works, opens and closes in sport mode. So I think with the taser or something, you can get it to where it's open all the time, but one of the other products that are out there. I gotta clean my glasses off, get something on them. Becky, how are you? So I bought this. How's it going, Becky? Becky's here again. Yay. Always good to see her. Anyway, I ordered a little thing the other day. It's one of there's 3 or 4 different little systems out there it's basically a spacer that goes in there, and it makes the active exhaust to go ahead. It lets it do its thing so it doesn't trip a check engine light, but there's a little space in between there basically, so it's working, but it's not actually doing what it's supposed to do, so you can leave them open all the time. Becky, you got your 9mm today. Cool. Awesome. Good job. Now you don't have to worry as much about those weirdos in the neighborhood. Yeah, Furious. That's the one that I was looking at. Petty's Garage strut bars. I just was wondering how much of an effect they really have as far as handling and stuff. The car doesn't handle that bad like it is. I know they get a lot of bad rap for not handling, but they handle pretty well like they are. And I just wonder if it improves it. And I'm probably not going to be running any road courses or anything anytime soon anyway. But I think they look cool, and I wouldn't mind it handling a little better. So, and I'm trying to think of some stuff I could do to the car that's not over the top kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, get my phone out of my pocket. Yeah, I've been looking around at all the different. The Mopar makes one. Petty's Garage seems to have the best deal, and they look really cool. So, Sean was out shooting today, shooting his 9mm, his Springfield XD45. Cool. I don't know exactly, Becky. I suppose it hurts gas mileage a little bit because it definitely gives you more throttle response. I know when I don't drive in sport mode, and if I don't have it in sport mode, I'm just driving around town or something. I screw up the clutch a little bit more because I'm not used to not having that throttle response. I was like, oh yeah, I got to give it a little bit more gas than I'm used to. So yeah, I think sport mode probably lowers your gas mileage a little bit at least. Yeah, Sean, I don't know. I know a guy with a taser on his Charger. I should ask him. I don't know if that's one of the features, if it can keep those open all the time or not. But this thing was it's a little expensive for what the thing that I bought is basically a glorified spacer. All it does is make a space in between the module and the thing on the exhaust. So it's working, but it's not actually working the exhaust thing. So, but you know, and I think it was almost $200 shipped and everything. So a little pricey for basically a spacer thing, but I don't know. It's better than having that stupid light on all the time. I was thinking I should have these. I could make these things myself, and so I don't know. Let's see. Oh, so you had the front and the rear. Furious had the front and the rear strut braces. Yeah, he said you handled a little better and looked good. You ordered them with good contrast color. Yeah, I kind of want to do a contrasting color or a neutral color or something. I'm not really into the matching the car color kind of thing in the engine bay. I know a lot of people like that, and that's fine. But for me, I'm not really a big on having the color of the car in the engine bay. It just seems kind of, I don't know, it's just not for me, I guess. Yeah, Furious, that rear one looks a little tricky. I saw a couple installs on the rear one. You got to take a lot of stuff out of there, and it looks a little bit. I don't know if it's hard, but it's a little bit definitely a lot more, a little bit more labor involved in it, apparently. I think you got to cut a couple of holes in some of that trim back there and stuff to get everything to fit and come out right and everything. So. Sean says he has long tube headers, a high flow cats, Dynamax mini bullet, mid pipe with stock active exhaust and rear resonators. It's almost too loud, but it's pretty good, and you don't want to change anything. Yeah, I bet that sounds really good. So yeah, you don't need to worry too much about anything else with all that. All I have is the Dynamax mini bullets, and everything else is stock. So I think if I can get those things to stay open all the time, I'll be pretty happy with it, at least for now, as far as the sound goes. I'd like to do all that stuff like you did, Sean. That would be nice, but still drinking my Diet Pop. Sky One, hello. What's up, Sky One? Sky, you test drove a 2019 wide body yesterday. Seemed to handle nice. What does it do in the quarter mile? Anybody know offhand what it does at the quarter mile? It should be 2019 wide body Scat Pack, I'm assuming. Sub-Zero, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hey, Joey, how are you? You finally got 500 miles in the Scat Pack, and man, it opened up. Cool. You got through the little break-in thing. Yeah, Sean, the sound of long tubes is beautiful and everything, but yeah, it's expensive. Yeah, I mean, worth it and everything like that too. But with all the stuff we all want to do to our cars, sometimes you just got to kind of weigh things and decide what you want to do first. You know. Furious says the rear isn't too bad to install. You did it yourself. You broke some plastic trim poppers. The templates are provided. It looked really good. You're a novice and you had no problem. That's good. Yeah, I watched a couple of videos, and then, like I said, it didn't look like it was really necessarily hard. Just that it was a little bit, a lot more labor intensive than the front one. The front one's pretty, pop off a couple of things and some nuts, put that on, put it all back together. So yeah, the rear one looked a little trickier. You had to take a few things out of the car and things like that. So Sky One says your wife says you can buy one, or you might get a used Hellcat. That's a tough choice right there. That's a real tough choice because you can pay about the same, and yeah, it's a tough choice. One's used, but it's a lot more powerful. One's brand new, it'd be all yours. Yeah, it's a tough choice, man. But that's a good choice to have. Yeah, Sean says wide body automatic Challenger, probably low to mid 12s on stock tires. You're probably getting the low 12s. I think I've been watching a lot of videos and people getting, and pretty much stock cars getting into the mid 12s and stuff, and a couple people with drag radials getting even better than that. So they had two 1320s on the lot. Cool, nice. You're not sure if they would be safe as a daily driver. Looks like they're hydroplaned in the rain. Yeah, 1320, like Sub-Zero says, are nice if you plan on. I mean, I love them because they're cool as hell. I don't know if I'd necessarily be something I'd choose, but yeah, but if I was a guy who went to the track all the time, maybe. Yeah, Sub-Zero, I agree with that too. I just enjoy the Scat Pack for cruising around, having fun, funny, powerful. I mean, I want more, obviously, but Sky says he's got a $50,000 budget, so yeah, you get into a used Hellcat pretty easy there. You don't race, and your last Challenger, you never even did burnout. Yeah, I mean, I don't worry too much about all the performance mods and all this stuff because I don't do like crazy stuff anyway. I'm not out drag racing. That's crazy, but. Tail Happy Productions have been trying to decide between wide body or used Hellcat for months now. Yeah. IB, I'm not even going to read that one. Okay, IB, sure. You may. Feel free. All things are well. There's only a few things we can't talk about here. I think it's going to be a good night. Sub-Zero says for $50K, he would go with the Scat Pack or 1320 and add what you want. I definitely get the driver assist package. I don't know, man. That's a hard choice. I think if it were me doing it all over again, I probably, if I had 50,000, I'd probably do that too. I'd probably just go with the Scat Pack and because it would be all new and it would be all mine. I'd be worried about the Hellcat and what might have happened to it in the past. Not that, that's that big of a deal, but it would depend on the car. I mean, Sean says he likes to drag race his car quite a bit. Yes, you do. If you had better weather, you do it even more. Yeah. Yeah, the shaker's awful cool. Very cool. Yeah, the Scat Pack Shaker is a beautiful car. It really is. Very, nothing like it on the road. Yeah, used Hellcat still under warranty. Good point. I don't know why they don't do the shaker in the wide body. I'm not sure. Furious, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Have a good night, dude. Yeah, 392 TA is a really nice car for sure. Beck said she wouldn't buy a used Hellcat. She's seen too many videos of people driving crazy in theirs. Yeah, that's for sure. But it would depend on the car. Not all of them have been, as long as they've taken care of it and maintained it and everything. A little bit of craziness in a Hellcat isn't going to hurt anything, as long as they've taken care of the car and done what they're supposed to do as far as maintenance, and all that stuff. They're all nice. All the Challengers are good-looking cars, so they're all nice in their own way, and I love them all. Chargers too, for that matter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't get the shaker in the wide body. I think I tried the same thing, Sean. I'm always on there screwing around about once a month. I'm on there messing around. I'm pretty sure that's right. I don't think you can. I really don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't, but someone go to the website really quick and try to build one. Well, that's right. Now it comes with that Hellcat hood now. So yeah, well, you could do it. You could. So you did it. You can't. Sky says you cannot do it. Okay. I don't think they are. I don't think that color is available, but it sure is a cool color, Becky. That black eye color. What a beautiful color. But it's just they showed it on the 1320 when it first came out, but I don't think you can actually get it. There's a lot of good colors. They come out with some nice colors. If that black eye was actually available on something, it might. And Kim loves it too, so that would be an incentive to talk her into us trading that car in. Colin Wheelie, have you heard that Jim Carrey has passed away? I think that's not true. I don't know. I was just online 5 minutes before we came in here looking at news, and I didn't see anything about that. So yeah, you could probably do your own shaker wide body. It wouldn't be that difficult. I don't think. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Yeah, the shaker is so cool. It's such a throwback to an earlier time, and it's just cool. And there's, like I said, there's nothing else really like it out there. So, Sky, the one you drove was octane red. Cool, good color, the best color. Sub-Zero says the indigo blue is so nice, and that's what you got on your Scat Factory. Yeah, they're all the blues are both of the blues. There's only two blues, I think. They're both nice. The D5 is nice, and the indigo. I think that other one used to be called blue. The Maximum Steel used to be called Maximum Steel Blue, but now it's just called Maximum Steel because it looks kind of blue when the sun hits it the right way. Oh, that's right. I forgot, Sean. Everyone is welcome in here to talk about anything they'd like, even if it's not true. It's all participation, so we're all good. Steering wheel fell off the Mercedes-Benz. I think he crashed into Bigfoot, and then your wife was inside the dealership and said she heard you as you drove it. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, the wide body kind of I love it. I think it looks great, and I want one really, really bad. I think they're beautiful, but it does take away a little bit from that classic look of the Challenger. It changes it just a little bit. Although I love it. I mean, I like it a lot. I love it, and I would buy one in a second. But it does change the look of it a lot. Oh man, Mopar Man 4406. What's going on, dude? How's it going? Good to see you. Been a while. We're just hanging out like normal. You haven't missed a whole lot. Kind of winding up the weekend here and having a good time and relaxing, kicking back for an hour and a half or so until we wrap this up and end the weekend, go back to work. Or you're probably working all weekend anyway. Yeah, a lot of cars look better in person. There's a lot of cars out there right now that they don't do well in photos and video for some reason. They look better. The wide body looks good and everything, but it looks better in person too. What was it I saw? I'm trying to think what the hell it was. I just saw a car the other day. I thought, man, that car looks better in person than it does on the internet, and I can't remember what it was now. It came up behind me and passed me, and I forget what it was now. Drawing a blank. I'm getting old, man. I can't remember. I remember the event, but I can't remember what the heck the car was. This guy says from the back, the rubber on the wide body is very intimidating, but felt very hard. Mopar says, nice to be not working out that. You're working all the time, aren't you? He said the swear word work. Yeah, Sean, me too. The 305s in the back of my car make a lot of difference from behind. It looks a lot more aggressive and just looks a lot better. Sean has the Harman Kardon system. I'm not that wrapped up in the sound system. I got the Alpine system, but I don't really feel like it lacks really a whole lot. Once in a while, if I'm in the mood to really get loud with it, it really isn't that great when you get it really loud. But I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything really necessarily. I don't know. I like the sound of the engine. Joe Zubert back in the house. What's up, Joe? How's it going? Yeah, Mopar Man 4406 says wide bodies look awesome. You love them with a good time. Yeah, they do look great. It's a great looking car. It really changes the look of the car, though. They all look great, the regular ones and the wide bodies, but it definitely changes the look of the car an awful lot. But man, it looks great. So aggressive looking and like fat looking. It's cool. Dominic, hello. What's going on, Dominic? Vincent's here. What's going on, Vincent? Getting a nice little crowd going. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, the 2019 Scat Pack has a lot of cool stuff that my 2018 doesn't have. They went crazy with the 2019 and gave it all the cool stuff. Sub-Zero says you just got the 6-speaker Alpine. It's really nice, but you think you may put some Alpine subs in the back? Yeah, that would be nice, I guess. Some 8-inch. I'm not a huge car stereo guy. I like music. I love music. I love metal music and all that stuff. And but I don't know. I just as long as it sounds decent, I'm pretty happy. So. Thank you, Becky. Everybody hit the like button. Oh, Vincent's working tonight. Just stopping in for a minute to say what's up. Thanks for coming in, Vincent. So there's Mopar Man's Red Eye is a wide body. Cool. Looked at both and the wide body one. Yeah, the wide body just looks too damn cool. Definitely changes the entire look of it. Sean says the 2019 Scat Pack also has the nice white TA gauges, but you ended up putting in red gauges, and because the stock ones are a little plain, looking for your taste. Vincent says you gotta make that money so you can buy a Hellcat or Scat Pack suit. Hell yeah. Definitely a good goal, man. Yeah, Sean has a very nice car and some great driving, some great racing videos. I also run 10.5-inch wheels for my 305s too. Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of all the 2019 stuff because they got a lot of cool stuff on the 2019s, which is good. I mean, that's what they do. Every year they give you a little bit of something more to make you wish you had a newer one. So that's the plan, I guess. Car was Mopar Man 44.6 says, Joe, your car was looking good in the little travel video. Yeah, it was looking really dirty, pretty dirty. But I just had to get out and do something. I've been cooped up in the house and at work for so long. I was like, I planned on doing a car cleaning video today, and I was going to use that McGuire's ceramic wax stuff and make a video about that, but it was drizzling and raining all morning. So I thought, you know what, we're going to get in the car, we're going to grab the cameras, we're going to head down the road, and whatever happens, we're going to tape it. We're going to make a video out of this. So that's what I did. Sometimes my videos are just kind of like, come hang out with me for a couple hours, and that's about it. We don't do anything too thrilling, but yeah, we've had a rough weather year, Sean. Everyone has. Seems like the whole country's like the last 6 months or 8 months. It's just been weird weather. So yeah, Sub-Zero, if you want 305s on the back, you need to go at least 10 or 10.5 inches, I think. I have not driven a wide body. Have not. But from what I understand, there's a big difference in handling, but I have not driven one. Now, you can get 305s on the 9.5-inch wheel, but I don't think it'll do you any good. I think it's not the safest, and the contact patch is not any better because the tires doesn't fit the wheel right. Sub-Zero says, yeah, Joe, you're enjoying your 2019. I bet you are. I'll bet. Sub-Zero, you guys have been wet and tornado watches and warnings in East Texas. Yeah, fun, good times, huh? Ugh. Tornadoes. I kind of like to see tornadoes once in a while. It's kind of cool to look at, but not when they damage hurt people or damage people's property. That's when it sucks. But Brian R., what's going on? Welcome, Brian. Brian asks, why do you think so many people buy the 8-speed automatic instead of the M6 in the Challenger Scat Pack? The 8 is quicker. Yeah, it's quicker. And it's, more convenient if you drive in traffic. And yeah, some people just don't know how to drive manual, which is fine as well. And I think it's almost weird to order a manual these days, even though that's what I wanted. And I just love manual transmissions. I really do. And my only thing that I want, I mean, I want a red eye really bad. That's the only thing that I don't like about it is that you can't get it in the manual, but I could get over that. Yeah, I mean, as far as especially in North America, the manual transmission is probably going to go the way of the dinosaur pretty soon. So we hope not, but we'll see. Mopar Man 44.6 says it's a different feeling car as far as the handling goes, the wide body and the 4 bigger tires it holds makes a big difference in the handling if you want to drive 110 around corners. Yeah, it can be. I don't want if I want to go 110 around corners, but taking some corners fast, and that's a lot of fun. So the better a car handles, the more fun you're gonna be able to have in it. Danette Sunday says, Joey, what about oil changes? I made that video the other day where I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that. I mean, I know everybody knows about 6,000 miles, but it says explicitly in there you must do it every 6 months, even if you put no miles on the car. So to be under warranty. So yeah, Sean, like Sean says, it's just a fun car. The 6-speed is more fun. The 8-speed automatic is more, it's quicker and obviously better for drag racing. And if you lived in a congested city, it might be a little bit better. It doesn't bother me when I get into congestion in a city in the 6-speed. I don't even really think about it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't seem like an inconvenience, but it's because I'm what I'm used to. So yeah, I can get pretty decent mileage. I got decent mileage today. As a matter of fact, I put a little clip of that in the video today of the mileage thing on the car. Wasn't doing too bad. I just did like a little, I don't know, 5-second thing on that. So yeah, a lot of people weren't brought up to drive a stick. A lot of kids learning today, they can't learn a stick because they don't have one. There's nobody in the family that has a manual transmission for them to learn on. So you can't blame them for not learning if they don't have one available to them to, use. So it's too much hardware in your leg to drive a manual. Oh man, bummer. Yeah, that's another thing. If you have other people in the family, if it's like that can't drive it, it's kind of scary because something could happen, or there was some sort of an emergency where they had to drive it and they couldn't. That would be rough. We have 4 cars around here, so chances are that nobody would ever have to drive the Challenger. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Becky. Yeah, I think you'd have to prove that you had, the oil changes by receipts and keeping a log. I think that's enough. I don't think they're gonna go into much, as long as you got receipts for buying the oil and the filter and some kind of a log or something, and that's all. You keep all that stuff together. I have not done that, Sean. Remove the clutch delay valve. Ryan is moving from California, Mexico to Lost Wages. Fat Boy R6, what's going on, man? Good to see you in here. Thanks for coming in. Chad Camster, hello. What's going on, man? I'll have to look into that, Sean. Looking at some of those California gas prices today. Good Lord. And they're going to go up on the 1st because they have a gas tax kicking in. I can't imagine. Whew. I got 91 today for 289, I think it was, or 298. It's in the video. I can't remember. 289 or 298. I think it was 289. Yeah, I'll have to look at some videos. That's my go-to thing when I'm trying to do something like that or find out about it. Put it in the YouTube search bar, and there's going to be a bunch of videos. That's always cool. That's probably the best thing about YouTube is you can all kinds of people showing you how to do stuff. So that's really nice. It's a clutch a bit easier to push. It's just a nice feel. I'll have to check that out, Sean. I definitely will do. I keep forgetting. I want to put a pad of paper in here when I'm on these chats with you guys because you guys are always bringing up things I want to check out or whatever, and then I forget. If I could jot down a quick note, I would remember. I wouldn't even have to look at the note because if I write it down, I remember it. Mopar Man 44.6 says his second and last time out so far this season, you ran a 10:49, absolutely 100% stock. Damn, that's fast. Woo! Fat Boy, yeah, check out Fat Boy's videos. Says if you haven't checked out his last video, you'll have you laughing. Okay, definitely got to check that out. Sean says he took the skip shift eliminator and the clutch delay valve, made the car easier to drive, helps me bend gears. Oh, I have the video to prove that. Cool. Having trouble seeing tonight. My eyes are out of focus. Sub-Zero says a guy at work has a Dodge Challenger Yellow Jacket. Yeah, well, there was a guy here in town with one for a while, but he got rid of it. Now he's driving like some SUV thing. So I'm not sure what's up with that. 10 less horsepower. Looks nice. It's a good-looking car. Yes, I'm getting more CRS every year, Danette. I'll remember that I'm trying to remember something, and I'll remember the basic feeling of something, but I can't remember what the hell it was.